So this is where Dynamo Kiev plays their games. The National Stadium. Yeah, it's a bit different from ours. Hello, my friends. Welcome back in. It's episode 31. Before we get started today, I'm going to do the Patreon, whatever, shout out at the beginning part of the episode. I've been doing it towards the end of the recent episodes, but I want to give a shout out. These are all patrons that joined in June. That was when we had the next several people come in to support the channel, so I'm going to give them a shout out. But if you're watching and you're one of these people, drop a comment so that other people can come in and say, hey, thanks for supporting GHG on the channel. So Greg Baxter, Gregory Brawls, the two Gregs is what we like to call them around here, came in June. Gerardo Chavaria came in June as well. Byron Hill and Sandra Mesver Kimsas. I'm sorry, Kimsas maybe. Sorry if I butchered your name there, but you are all legends. I really appreciate you supporting the channel. So yeah, hop in, say hi. You know, a lot of the patrons are on Discord, so if you're not familiar with Discord, check that out in the description below. Just to kind of give you an idea what's going on in terms of the save in the channel. Looking at the save, obviously we're still 3 points clear, top of the table. We have got the Champions League against Dynamo Kiev today, as we noted in the intro. And we're going to kind of see what happens, right? If we can get through this round, there'll be another round somewhere in here. That's going to determine what our season looks like. I'm not really planning on showing you many games within the league as long as we are making a Champions League / Europa League run. Not sure if we do another season after this. Not sure. It's kind of tailing off with FM18. Not as many people watching. I've got a couple other series kind of in the works that I'd like to get out. And I kind of, it's like, can I go again and do this again? Honestly, this kills me right here. Like, this is just brutal to play through. We also have Winter Wipeout, which is a new experiment on the channel. Highly recommend you. Like, I've recorded now the first 6, maybe 7 episodes, and it's taken a very interesting twist. So I think it started off a little slow. They're short watches though, so make sure you go check those out on the channel as well. Additionally, the last episode of the 7 Kids and 7 Tiers experiment comes out this Saturday. So go watch the one on last Saturday where we kind of look through and see what happened with Josh Doler and his coaching career finally wrapped up. And then let me know who you think that best potential ability player was, and we'll take a look at it this coming Saturday. So, okay, all that being said, today we're doing a doubleheader, Dynamo Kiev. No transfers. We're trying to get this kid, Skander Marzuki, worth 1.1 million. We offered 600K, which is what they listed him for. He's not going to want 7K, which is nice. But since he's kind of been okay. But more of one for the future. We gave him a rotation contract option. But since we came in, a bunch of other teams have come in, and I think he's going to go with it. We've had an offer on the table for 11 days. So it's like, dude, yeah, just say no if you're not interested. It's down to 625. Or it's up to 625. Like, really? Really? Okay. But that's the only real transfer news. We've loaned a youngster out, but nothing too crazy. Oh, I did want to say, we beat AIK 4-0. Well, they played with 10 men for 60 minutes. It was a 2-footed lunge. Roberto got past a guy, and the guy straight up from behind, 2-footed lunge, tried to break his leg. No need for that. I know it's a rivalry game, okay? But, like, even Thomas Willman, one of our patrons that's an AIK fan, would say, hey, like, there's no need for that, right? I think it is Thomas. Yes, it is Thomas. Like, you doubt yourself when you say things. We also beat Sirius 4-0. Vukievich with a very cheeky backheel pass for Oloilson. Oloilson, I want to say, 3 games, 6 goals. I'm just saying. He had a goal here. He had a brace there. He had a brace there. And some of these are, I think, friendlies or something like that. But, like, he's scoring some goals, my friends. He's 21. He's going to be getting a new contract with a buyout clause. I got to do that with he and John Erickson. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that, my friends. I thought our game was today. It is today. Okay. We're favored slightly, which is good. I would, if you know what is going on, how they don't have a manager. They don't have a cat. Like, something is broken. is all that I can think. Something is very, very broken. And maybe it's that we don't have the league loaded, but they should still have a manager and a captain and a vice captain, right? Like, that's very, very strange to me. Team selection, Vukojevic, Roberto getting the start today over Mitin, and he's kind of fallen off. I'm tempted to sell him. Or just let his contract run out and get Chieta. I have not gone in on Chieta because of the issues with the contract. Yalali is suspended, which is not what you want. You don't want Janssen starting, but he's starting. And he's at least a green dot, like a dark green dot, and he knows the wingback attack role. He just isn't very good at tackling and marking or anything defensive. So there's that. I'm tempted to put Hassan over here and kind of help him guard that side. We'll see how it goes. We've kind of had to rotate because we're bringing Roberto and he's not Swedish. It kind of changes who goes on the bench. So we've got Klein, Brandstrom, Matson, and Miettinen. So Brandstrom getting a chance to potentially feature in the Champions League, which would be massive. I'm tempted to put Olsen, but he's not Swedish. So needs must, right? You kind of have to juggle things. We're going to do extended highlights of both games today because they are massive games. Okay, they're going 4-4-2 Diamond Narrow. Interesting. I'm tempted to exploit the flanks. I'm going to remember to do this before we do that. Go prove a point. Oh, they're loving it. Come on, lads. Well, I think we'll be fine without Yalali. He says, not confidently at all. I wonder if not having a captain, a vice captain, and a manager is going to impact their performance. You'd think it would. You know, like, I'm just saying. Who talks to the referee when they're trying to calm the game down? Just the closest person on the team with no captain? Or whoever just took the armband for the day? I am befuddled by that. Something is way broken. Just checking something over here. Okay, don't need to worry about that. All right, Roberto collects. Castrati, he's got the runner. They had Krastrev over there. They elect to not go that direction. Okay, he dropped back. Okay, he made a run. He's like, okay, we'll try it again. Ing drops to him. Oh, that was too easy, mate. Too easy. Got to put some power behind that shot. They're looking complacent. You're in the away leg of the Champions League. How are you complacent? Anybody? Of course they'll score. I'll say that. They'll score. Or we'll two-foot lunge a guy. Ing, slide tackle, just destroys a human being. And then calmly passes it back to his goalkeeper. Krastrev is there. But that's good. Stand right in front of him so he can't even dribble. What is going on? Through ball. Too much for Vukojevic. Good idea. I like the idea. Let's see how this highlight goes. I was going to do encouragement, but let's see how it goes. Katani. This has gone on too long for it to not result in something. Oh, no. Oh, no. Janssen, who can't tackle. Luis with the diving save. Oh, that was nervy, my friends. I'm curious, have you ever bought a classic football shirt because of an ad on Football Manager? Anybody? Hassan. Castrati. Okay, that was a good idea, but ambitious, perhaps. Ing is playing out wide on the box-to-box midfield. Vukojevic closing him down, causing problems. It's cleared. Janssen waits for it, but he does collect it. Hassan. Eriksson. Castrati. Roberto to Vukojevic plays him in. Oh, over the bar. We're on top of him early, my friends. At least it feels that way from a highlights perspective. We are dominating headers. But again, that is the one thing I wish, not the one thing. I don't know why I just said that. That is one of the things I wish that Football Manager would change. Rundstrom, who's got powerful free kicks, clatters it off the wall. I wish they would show, like, give me attacking headers. Like, give me that as a separate stat. Defensive headers, attacking headers. It's a simple thing, right? Just if it's in the attacking third or not. Just put it that way. Like, break up the statistics that way. Castrati to Ing. Plays in Eriksson. I thought he was going to go Hassan. Who goes to Hassan? Who goes back to Eriksson? Who goes to Vukojevic? Who's offside? I saw it coming. That's not what we wanted, my friends. Oh, no. Let's not give up an away goal, friends. We're supposed to be favored, even though they pay their players a bunch more than we do. Ing. Hassan. I didn't even look to see if we walked out of the tunnel. Was there a second manager? Is there a manager? There is someone there. Who is it? Can you click on the names? That's cheeky. I can't click on my name. Okay. Okay. Float crosses. Hit early crosses. Pump the ball in the box. I like the floating crosses idea. We'll try it here in a minute. I like the control work the ball in the box, though. It seems to be our way of doing business. A little too tall. Eriksson tried to float that one in. Didn't work, did it? Vukojevic, dispossessed. Cleared up to their striker, who chips it forward. Garinser, who had that mistake. Collects it, though. Janssen, what's he got? Oh, it's over. He's got Vukojevic, just 6-yard box, 6-yard box. Ah, too tall, mate. Too tall, although that does help out from the heading standpoint. So I think this is risky. We're gonna do this. We're not gonna pump into the box. I don't like that. But we'll hit the early crosses. We'll go more direct, and we're gonna go attacking until halftime. See how it goes. Maybe we can take advantage. I mean, we've lost one header. Even if a fourth of those are in the attacking third, that's still, 3 out of 4. But yeah. 3 half chances. We've not created a clear-cut chance. They've had 2 half chances, to be fair. We've had more shots. Crossdrive collects it, though. Is he gonna... Okay. Early ball into the box. That wasn't the best. Eriksson down the line. Roberto on the yellow. Nervous. Oh, mate. We're floating the crosses. Early crosses. Not holding it in the corner. What are we doing? Jans... boy. Back to the middle. Eriksson takes a touch. Oh, goalkeeper mistake. Katani. What's he doing? Is he mad at himself? Who knows? Who knows? Let's look here. Janssen takes a... I don't know what if that was a shot or if he thought Roberto was going to make a run. He carries it. He right proper carries it, lads. Castrati on a 6.6. Vukojevic on a 6.6. Eriksson, Vukojevic. Early cross. Oh, Roberto in space. What a lovely ball. In between 3 defenders. Woo! Yeah, ease off your tackles, mate. You are... a striker, so we don't need you getting super aggressive here. That was not good. Giveaway. Janssen's coming back. Was that deflected? No, it was not deflected. We have had the 5 half chances. I'd like to see a clear-cut chance for us, to be honest. We're just chipping it forward. That's not working. We're probably going to take that off at halftime. We're down to 72% headers now that we've tried that, so that would indicate many of our headers were in the defensive third. Janssen. Okay, chip forward. We're going to win this one. Oh, no, he makes a mistake. Oh, no. Luis with the save. Janssen doesn't really clear it, but no one's there. Eriksson collects down the line to Roberto. Puts in Vukojevic, but it's cleared away by Poznaj. Yeah, I think we're going to take that off. Now that we've got the goal, I think going back to control and... We can float it. I just don't like the early crosses because it seems like we're pinging it from way deep. And that's not ideal. We've not won those, I guess. So let's go take a look at the tactics. We're going to go back to control. We'll leave it on float crosses. If you get in a position to cross, I'm okay with you floating it up. I just don't want that to be. Don't think the job is done, boys. Garinser. You can improve. Eriksson, very happy. Roberto, for the love, you are a striker. Don't get sent. I like the seem to gain focus. Like, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't get sent off. Like that's that doesn't make you nervous at all. Now does it? Janssen taken down. Oh, I was gonna do early encouragement, but we'll see how it goes. Come on, boys. Castrati not. I'm a little worried about Ing and Castrati about their futures in terms of their capabilities dropping off a little bit. Okay, he jumps up to a 6.6, but I want to say Ing is 30. The ball falls into the box. What a save from the keeper, cleared away because Rundstrom is a center back and didn't know how to play with the ball on the end line. He's like, stand on it. Roberto in the clear. He's got Vukojevic. Is he going to play him in and take the shot? Play him in, mate. Play him in. Play him in. Oh, he was there. Vukojevic is like, mate, I was there. I was making the run. I was making the far post run. You just got to get the keeper to step out and then drive it across to me. Hassan collects. Is he going to take a shot? No, he gets it to Eriksson, who passes it back to Katani nicely. Here you go, mate. Would you like the ball? Okay, Roberto on the yellow on a 6.4. That's a bit of a drop-off, you could say. Do I take him off? We've got Mitten in there. Maybe he'll be motivated, having seen some time on the bench recently. Eriksson plays in Vukojevic. Oh, it's off the post. What a deflected shot. Now we've had 2 quicker chances. They've had 1, though, to be fair. 6 half chances. We seem to be battering them. Chipped in. No one there. Eriksson collects. Chests it down nicely. Castrati. Take a touch, maybe. You've got help, but okay. Instead of Hassan, we'll make Ing chase after it. Vukojevic has got Janssen. I almost said Yalali, but he's not playing. Chips it in. Okay, it's a throw-in. Oh, the strike force is not doing well. They're not doing the business. I'd really like us to... Okay, they've dropped their fullbacks a little more defensively. Interesting. Castrati to Ing. Krastev, not Grev. Hassan. Nice and slow. Janssen. Let me know if you like the extended highlights, if anybody is still watching at this point, because this was kind of a lull in the game. Vukojevic. Oh, talk about bringing the ratings up, my friends. That was quite nice. Quite nice. That's that ball across the 6-yard box we were asking for. But I like that you don't know what's going to happen in the highlights. It's not always, like, oh, this is a goal, something like that. Do we take off Vukojevic or Roberto because he's on the yellow? And he's more tired. I think we roll it for a little bit. Now it's... Oh, of course, Vukojevic picks up a yellow. Just, With that, I think we'll move Roberto over. He knows the complete forward, and we'll bring on Miettinen to give him a run out. This is now more about don't give up an away goal. 2-0's much, much better than 2-1. Going away to their massive stadium. Okay. Jans, I was thinking about who my next... I'd like to get Brandstrom in if we can, just to get him some experience. Eriksson, Roberto. Oh, that was a good try there by Miettinen, Castrati. Balls all over the park. Okay, here, let's pause. We're going to drop Janssen. He's playing well. He's being a menace. We're going to drop just a little more defensively, is what I'm thinking here. Both of these guys are playing well. They are quite tired, though. Let's bring in Klein to kind of freshen up that ball-winning midfield spot. We'll keep the last sub in reserve. Brandstrom maybe for Castrati or for Ing. Kind of see how it goes. Tobiason's complaining about not getting playing time. It's like, mate, look at our squad. Just saying. Roberto. Can he find Miettinen? Is he going to chip it over? Is he just going to take a horrible shot? Oh, that was... If Miettinen makes that run a little bit... Okay, that was apparently a shot. I don't... I don't think it was a shot, to be fair. Brandstrom is left-footed, and he's a central midfielder, so we'll just do like for like there. Let's tighten it up, boys. This would be big. A 2-0 lead heading into the away leg. He says famous last words. Luis collects it and then promptly takes the ball and puts it right on the line just to make you nervous. Here we go. There we go, my friends. Eriksson, 2 was that key or chances created, 5 key passes on an 8.7. He's going to want a lot of money. Second half was much better. I guess they're already superb and all that, but it's like, could you be a little more excited? Passionate. I'm very happy. There you go. There you go. Same thing. Janssen, you're playing a little out of position still. Congratulations, mate. All right, we're going to hop ahead. We're going to play Ostersund's off camera, and then we'll be back for the second leg. We've also not netted any money. I forgot about that. Right, my friends. So we got a game in 4 days, and then... whatever, 3 days later, the Champions League game. So Ostersons, because they're in 14th, are going to see our backup squad. We'll be right back. Here we go, my friends. Move my microphone closer to my face. They're favored in the same odds that we were favored. They still don't have... Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Maybe that's an unfair advantage, but I didn't cause it to happen, so I don't know what you want me to tell you. Do we play 2 complete forwards? That seems like a bad idea, doesn't it? I'm just going to tell him fewer risky passes because he's a 7 on the passing, but he is in quite good form, my friends. 12 goals and 18 total appearances on an 8-4-8, so he kind of has to be played. Vukojevic, John Eriksson, Kastrati Hassan, all the usual suspects. Yalali's back. Tobiasen, Johansson, Driesen, who played in a deep line playmaker role for us. Box-to-box and deep line playmaker in the last game that we won. Dennis Metzen and Aloyelson, because he has been quite good, 7-7. We won the game 2-1. A little disappointing, to be fair. We're at home. We played attacking, but we got the job done. It doesn't really matter. Just to show you, Elfsborg lost, I think, to Malmo, who was on a bit of a run. So now we have a game in hand, and we're 3 points clear. So we have a chance in our next game against Eskilstuna in 11th to grow our lead. Then we play Hammarby. But, my friends, first we're playing counterattacking football in Kiev. They're playing... Okay, so they've gone from 4-4-2 diamond to 4-2-2-2 with 2 DMs. That seems more defensive. Let's go prove a point, lads. Please. And that is that we deserve to get to the next qualifying round phase thing. We've got the 2-goal aggregate lead. If we can get an away goal here for us, I would peg us as favorites to go through. I need to go to extended highlights. But we've got a highlight on key highlights at 1:24, so let's see what happens there. We've had a team coming in for Krestev. It's Werder Bremen. They've come in like 7 or 8 times now, and they've offered essentially the same amount. We want to give you 2.4 million. I'm like, contract, 20 million buyout. Roberto's just headed that in, my friends. We have our away goal. But they keep coming in, and I'm like, 20 million on the contract. No, reject. No. Another team is coming in for Rundstrom, and they've gone from like a 2 million euro offer to like 3.4 with add-ons, taking it to 4.3. I'm afraid the board's going to do something. He's not earned a new contract yet. He's on contract until 2036. He's on a rotation contract. He's only played like 1 league game for us, I think, or like no more than 3. So he's not earned a new contract, but I'd like to get a new contract in place with a buyout clause because I'm afraid the board, and he's Swedish, like we have to keep him. Like we have to keep him because he's a Swedish center back and he's going to be really, really good. But we've got to get to that point first. Okay, Eriksson. Roberto. No big deal. He's just banging him in for fun, my friends. Eriksson plays in Roberto, makes the run off the back shoulder of the... Oh, okay, that was not as much power on that pass as we'd like, but he gives it right back to Vukojevic. They're playing each other in, my friends. I mean, if we give up 4 goals, I mean, we don't need to watch them. I mean, I'm just saying. I may throw something through the computer screen if we give up 4 goals. And even then it would go to... No, if we get 5 goals, because 4 goals, we've got the away goals. We're through. So if we give up 5 goals, there's going to be words. Roberto heads it away. He's doing everything, my friends. Rundstrom is there. Is it Rundstrom that they're coming for? Or was it the other one? I don't remember. I don't remember now. Somebody's coming in for a Swedish center back. We've got Mattias Johansson and Rundstrom. I think it was Rundstrom. I think he's played more. I don't know. It all blurs together, my friends. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. Getting towards the tail end, but I'm having a blast. I want to make a run. I want to make a run. I want to sign Kieta and go out on the sunset with a Champions League trophy in my hand. But I don't think I'd just like to get to the group stage, to be honest with you. I think we can do that. We will have done for Djurgårdens IF what we did for IK Start, putting them in a really good financial position, getting them into the group stage of the Champions League. Roberto's just knocked another one in, my friends. I think what we'll do, we're through. We're going to go key highlights. I don't want to waste your time, but I don't think we're going to give up 6 goals. I just don't think okay, let's look who we can rotate in. We can get Tobias in some experience because he, is begging for it. Johansson could get some time in it at the center back option. That's probably better than Tobiasen, but Tobiasen's won in game time, and he's also Swedish, so we kind of have to keep him happy until the end of the season. Hassan chips it away. Roberto Vukojevic. I can't believe we've won the. I've got to think there's got to be some sort of penalty for not having a head coach and a captain and a vice captain. And this is what I don't understand. I want Vukojevic to take this, but it's going to give it to Roberto because he's got the brace going for the hat trick. But I kind of don't care. I want it to go to the guy with the better finishing. Let's smash them. But instead, we'll give it to the guy with the love and finishing, and it'll be blocked. Because the game wants to give him his hat trick. And I'm like, but I just said give it to Vukojevic. Why would you do that? Ignoring sideline instructions from your manager. Good way to see the bench in the second half. Just saying. Of course, Vukojevic is recovering from a knock. He ran into Nadoila, apparently. I don't know how. Two strikers running into each other. But I'm just saying they're both injured. It's time to rest some players, my friends. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Yeah, it's a great opportunity to show the Exos on the right to back you up, lads. Let's go to the tactics screen. Okay, no, it is Rudstrom. I saw the one Champions League. He's had 7 starts and 2 subs. Oh, yeah, so they've come in for him. I just don't think he's quite earned a new contract. But our hand may be forced there, I guess, is my fear. I'll be right back. I'm going to figure this out. I don't want to waste your time. All right, Hassan had played one more game than Castrati, who had played one more game than Ing this season. So Dresen is coming in. We're going to drop into a deep line playmaker role. We're going to drop Eriksson to attacking midfielder, which is really what he's been training on, even though we play him as an advanced playmaker. We're also bringing in Johansson for Garinser and Makura for Krastrev because he's on the yellow. So just, triple sub at halftime. But they've got to score 6. And I just don't think playing 4-2-2-2 DM is going to come to that. Yeah, we'll close him down, sure. Another penalty. Roberto's going to... I'm not even going to try and change it to give it to Vukojevic. We're going to get Roberto a hat trick if we can, apparently. Thank you, Football Manager. It's going to drop his rating to like a 3, surely. You missed 2 penalties, or you've had 2 penalties blocked. Okay, so here's what we're doing after this. We're going to see who we get in the draw for the next round. And then you can let me know in the comments if you think we can get through them. I'm curious if any of you have played in the Ukrainian league. I'm just not understanding why there's no head coach. Things don't make sense. I'm wondering if it's because I added the league in the middle, because I think I did. We could look at that, I guess. Because I know I've added and dropped some leagues once we kind of moved up to a point where it's like, okay, we would never buy a player from XYZ league, right? And we would be more likely to buy a player over here. Roberto finally gets his hat trick. Congrats, mate. But we'll have to see. All right, he's still on a 9.3 with 2 blocked penalties. I mean, to be fair, he's had a hat trick and an assist. And Vukojevic has had a hat trick of assists. Just a dominating performance. I'm going to go ahead and praise. We never do that. It's like the one time, like, oh my, the one time the American manager on the sidelines actually smiling and clapping for his players. Ooh, 5.5 out of the captain. Who is here? Okay, I was like, where did he go? 5.8. They've not had a good game, you could say. So let's go see who we get next. Like, I'm not sure. Do we play the winner of Rosenborg and RB Salzburg? Is that who it was? Because I know, like, when it showed the listings of the second qualifying phase, like, it had a big group and then our grouping at the bottom, and that's what our draw was from. So I'm curious if that means that's also who we play, or if we play one of those other teams. We'll find out in a minute. Yeah, 6-0 aggregate, lads. Not aggressive. Nobody gave us a chance, and we smashed them. Your performance tonight was very good. I thought he was going to get upset. There was like, how about it was amazing, and you scored 3 goals on a hat trick, even though you missed the penalties. But we won't talk about that. Okay, I was going to look at all this, but we're not going to do that. Tight calf. Let's just go right ahead and rest him for 3 days. All right, I'll be right back because I think it's the next day that we have the draw, and we've got 4 days until our game, so I need to rest some players. Hold on just 1 second. Here we go, third qualifying phase draw. 8 teams, including Benfica, Krasnodar, Djurgårdens IF, Rosenborg. So Rosenborg got past RB Salzburg, it seems. We are not seeded. Okay, so Eindhoven and Genk and Krasnodar and Benfica are the seeded teams. Benfica is 100.706. We would like to avoid that. We would take Genk. How about that? Can we get that, please? Please. We also have AEK over here and Rosenborg. You can't see that. AEK on top, and Beşiktaş is here. So we are the runt of the litter, but not by much. Rosenborg is 17.28. We're 16.165. So, you know, we're in the mix. Please let us have Genk. Come on. Not Benfica. Yes. AEK versus Krasnodar. That's another big one. Yes. The lowest rated one. That's only double our coefficient, but I mean that's as good as it could have gotten, my friends. More money. Is a home leg fast? Let's go take a look. What? Is there not? Huh? I'm confused. Is it just one and done? Away from home? Really? I guess it's one and done. I don't remember that from last season. No, last season it was... Wait. What is this? The third qualifying phase is 2 legs, 8-3 and 8-10. This is 8-16. 8-9. Why is that not on the... Okay. I just want to click next just to make sure weird things haven't happened, because I definitely saved after the game. I was like, save, immediately save. Okay, there it is. Woo! I was like, what is that? It doesn't seem right, lads. So that'll be the next episode, the doubleheader. Genk. Let me know what you think. Can we get past Genk? Or is it Genk? Genk? Genk. I don't know. First in the Belgian Jupiler Pro League. Let's look at the values. I mean, yeah, it looked good there for a second. 27.5. I mean, it's about the same in terms of Dynamo Kiev, I think you could argue. But the values are a little bit higher. But, you know, 3.5-star secure professional Champions League Continental competition to 3-star professional. I mean, we're in the ballpark, my friends. We're in the ballpark. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. Let me know if you think we can get through that in the comments. We'll see you tomorrow in that episode. Have a good one. Yes, 6-0, lads. Get in. That's like Liverpool and Porto.